sir, but think of the disastrous effect this will have on the morale of the American teenager. No, I'm not suggesting the boy doesn't want to go into the army. No, it's just that... No, but sir... Well, it's just that 2 weeks from today, at the induction center, he'll be there. Rosie, thank God you're here. This is the end of Alabama Music Corporation. Bye Birdie's going into the army.
And your faithful secretary is hereby submitting her resignation.
Huh?
Just wanted to say goodbye, Albert darling. Lots of luck.
Rosie, you can't. Not the day of all days. My pills. My pills. Where are my pills? The little white one?
Here.
Oh, not so much. Break it in half.
You're 33 years old, Albert. You can take a whole aspirin.
I'm not 33. I'm a long way from 33. I won't be 33 till tomorrow. Water!
It's no use, Albert. My mind's made up. I've been with Al Bailey 8 years now, and as well as you know, I've been more than just a secretary to you.
Rose, those were moments of madness.
Well, between the moments of madness in the office, I've put in a good 90-hour week. And for what? A $5 raise in 1954 and a bowl of arpeggiata last Christmas?
Promise her anything, Rosie, but give her arpeggiata.
Yes, but not a 16th of an ounce. Besides, I want something more than that.
Rosie, if you're referring to something of a more permanent nature between you and me, I'm not ready for it. Besides, there are religious differences.
Spanish is not a religion.
And if it's part of the company you're after, the answer is no to that too. Alma Lou is me, Mama, and Lou, and anything besides that would kill the wonderful woman who bore me.
Nothing could kill your mother, Albert. Except maybe a silver bullet.
And I won't drop Lou either. He loved you, Rosie.
I love Lou too. Sure, he was warm, he was loyal, he was lovable, but he died 6 years ago. And besides, he was a wire-haired terrier. Anyhow, I don't want any part of the company. This is something much more important.
Rosie, if you're going to discuss what I think you're going to discuss, I'm in no mood to discuss it.
But there's nothing to discuss, Albert. Conrad Birdie is going to the army. I've quit. There's nothing you can do but give up the business, go back to college, and get...
Rosie, I'm up to my ears in debt. Conrad's got a $50,000 guarantee that I can't pay, and I've just taken a severe overdose of aspirin.
But Albert, this may be your last chance. Will you listen to me, Albert? I'm serious. Going in the army is the best you can do. Now your brain starts to do what you want to do. Albert, Albert, Albert. I remember how you told me I should trust you more. It would just be boring, but it's 8 years, Albert. 8 long years, Albert.
Rosie, I told you, it takes time to build a business.
Was only a sideline, that's what you said. Just needed some money, that's what you said. You were going to college and get ahead. Instead of being a music business bomb, you were going to NYU and
Don't say it, Rosie.
an English teacher.
Rosie.
And furthermore, you wrote poetry.
Rose, please.
And in the NYU yearbook for 1952, under Albert Peterson's favorite piece of literature, you know what it says. Little Women.
I'm ruined in show business.
An English teacher, if only you'd been an English teacher, we'd have a little apartment in Queens. You'd get a summer vacation, and we would know what life means. On the along came Comrade Birdie. It was goodbye, Jeffrey Chaucer. Hello, William Morris. Goodbye, yet for you. Hello, Lucas. When you wrote Conrad's first hit, a good bugaboo, then I knew that was it. You were through with English forever. English teachers really someone. How proud I'd be if you had become one. It could have been such a wonderful life. I could have been Mrs. Peterson, Mrs. Albert Peterson, Mrs. Ferdinand Peterson, the English teacher's wife.
Rosie, I'll make a deal with you. You stay with me to get the money to pay Conrad's guarantee, and as soon as I'm out of the red, I'll dissolve my Manu and return to the academic life.
Albert, you're on.
Of course, it may take a while, but I'm sure that by 1973 or 74, what's that?
Something that's gonna push that up a few years. Pick a name.
Pick what name? What are you talking about?
All right, I'll pick it for you. McAfee. Kim McAfee, age 15, president and recording secretary, Conrad Birdie Fan Club, number 2748 of Sweet Apple, Ohio. Mary, could you get me Sweet Apple, Ohio, please? Yes, the number is capital 78820. And call me right back. Thank you.
Now wait a minute, what's going on here? Who's Kim, whatever her name is?
Kim McAfee, Albert, is what's going to send you back to college with the biggest hit song this business has ever seen. It's called One Last Kiss.
I've never heard of that.
Well, we haven't written that yet. But when you do, and that one last kiss is from Conrad Birdie on his way to the big hold on me for 2 long years, and when he gives that kiss to one of his fans, present at random for 1,200,000 hysterical teenagers, it's going to make Mr. Birdie the hottest soldier since Joan of Arc.
I'm beginning to see it, Rosie. We cut the record here in New York,
Take that greasy bongo playing car thief to Sweet Apple,
let him kiss the kid,
and release the record. Albert will make enough money to stay in college for the rest of your life.
Rosie, it's wonderful. And I promise you, as soon as this is all over, it'll be just you and me in perfect bliss. I'll get a job teaching English. Bliss, kiss, it rhymes. Oh, one last kiss, it gives me so much bliss. Just tilt your head like this. Our lips will never miss.